what are you thinking? And you start thinking, you know, if I wanted you to know, I'd be talking.
Welcome, welcome. I am going to watch the pilot episode of Married with Children. I've seen quite a few episodes of Married with Children over the years, but definitely haven't seen all of them. And I probably didn't see the first few seasons. It originally aired back in, the pilot episode aired in April of 1987, right as I was getting out of high school. I remember watching episodes years later. I didn't watch it as it aired each week around that time. So we'll go ahead and jump into the pilot episode and see how it holds up. Love and marriage, love and marriage. Yeah, the production value was definitely a lot simpler back then. But you can figure 1987. What was that, 35 years ago? It's been a while. Katie Seagal's, well, he's changed quite a bit too. Ed O'Neill on Modern Family, yeah, is quite a bit older. Forgot the old laugh tracks.
Let go of my hair, you little psychopath. Die, call me bimbo.
You know, sneaking up behind your sister, pulling her hair, pretending to kill her.
Yeah, Bud, he was really young there.
Nobody likes it. Nobody thinks it's funny. So cut it out, okay?
Sure, Mom. I hate you. Good.
Anything going on?
Nope.
Cutting
Sweetie,
coupons.
is this your little cactus?
Uh-huh.
Any particular reason you put it where the alarm clock used to be?
I thought it would dress up the room a little bit. Oh, gee, you know, I meant to tell you to be careful before you slammed your hand around the alarm this morning.
Well, you didn't. Where are the kids?
Oh, they've left. Bud has show and tell at school today. The subject is, what does Daddy do? So when you come home tonight, if there's a can of beer missing and you can't find the remote control, that's where they are.
That's what Daddy does.
Al, do you have to leave the refrigerator door open? I'm getting a draft.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should look for some food in the dishwasher. We have no juice.
Oh, I didn't buy any. I didn't have time.
Well, that happens, I understand. You don't have a job or anything, do you?
Well, I do sandpaper the stains out of your shirts and battle your socks and underwear into the washing machine. Al, there's a store on your way home from work.
I'm sorry, why didn't I think of that? Sure, I don't mind doing the shopping, too. Anything else I can do to make your life a little easier?
You could shave your back.
Yeah, back then, a lot of the shows were always... So, I mean, this was definitely one of those that it was him and her back and forth at each other constantly. I mean, YouTube's loaded full of clips of his highlights of all of the harsh things that he's always said.
Hey, that hair is there for a reason. Keeps you off of me at night. It's just that I got a hard day of work ahead of me. I got nothing to eat to get me going.
But tonight, I promise there will be food in the house.
And juice.
Right.
And juice.
I hate wasting food. Yes, my little baby.
Oh.
There better be juice when I get home.
Yeah, because Al works at the shoe store.
Ruler says I've been a 7 since I graduated from high school.
Well, these are 7s. The box says 9 because, well, look, lady, you're a 9.
You're very fresh.
No, ma'am, that's impossible. Because for the last hour, I've been trying to squeeze your foot into a shoe when I really should have been easing them into the box. By the way, you want to tell John Henry over there to give the $100 pumps a rest?
Come on, Arnold. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
You've already got one.
Yeah. Mind if I go to lunch?
You just came from lunch.
Yeah, technically. But biologically, I was in bed with some broad.
I'll tell you, as your friend, I can't wait till you get married. Yeah, a wife and kids who adore you. The list goes on and on. It's just seeing their faces light up in the morning when they see you. They can't do enough for you. It's heaven on earth.
No, Al. That is.
Do you work here or are you just loitering?
I'm sorry. Can I help you? Let me guess. Size 7s.
Yes, how did you know?
All women are 7s.
But you have the instep of a movie star.
Really?
Hey, Al. Meet Tawny. Al's married. Listen, Al, I forgot to tell you. I got an extra ticket to the Bulls-Laker game tonight. Court level. Want to go?
Hell yeah.
Today with our staff anthropologist, Dr. Jim.
Can't do too much smoking on TV anymore in a sitcom like that.
Hey, working hard?
But she didn't get juice.
Yeah, I must have been. Even the TV's sweating. Hey, get me some juice, okay?
Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
Imagine that.
Juice isn't important. I got a little surprise for you. I'm going to the ball game tonight.
Al,
Huh?
you're not going to the game tonight.
I work all day. And when somebody works all day, they need to have some fun at night.
Well, isn't staying home with me fun?
Oh,
Don't wait up.
Al, you're not going to the game tonight.
Oh, I see. You misunderstood me. You must have thought I said, honey, is it okay with you if I go to the game? You know, like a question. There's no question about this.
You cannot go to the game tonight.
Why not?
Because I invited company over.
Company? Who the hell would want to come over here?
But you know that honeymoon couple that moved next door?
No.
Well, I invited them over. I thought I told you.
You didn't.
Now, look, they are new in the neighborhood. They have lived here for 2 months, and they have no friends. We have lived here for 15 years, and we have no friends.
Are you implying that it's my fault you have no friends?
Oh, no. It's me who sits in front of the TV set burping with my hand thrust down my pants. Al, every night when the kids go out, it's just you and me. Can't you see how boring that is for me, honey? Look, all I am asking, we have some people over for one night and for you to be nice. All right, Al, fine. But before you go, I would just like to say 3 things. The bank book is in both of our names. The credit cards are in both of our names. And the stores are still open.
Why didn't you get me juice? Kid's gone.
Yeah, but they'll be back.
I can't believe you invited these people over tonight. I hate company.
I am at home all day alone. You're out there around people all the time. You know, I need some fun, too.
Oh, sure, on the surface, selling women's shoes is fun. But once you cut through all the hype, the myths, the glamour, it's really very much like any minimum wage paying slow death.
Can I have $5?
You know, Bud, when I was a kid, I had to earn my money. Did you ever once think about trying to earn your money?
You want to know who Kelly was with this afternoon?
Who?
You know the kid they call Cobra? The kid with the sore on his mouth?
Good job, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Where you going?
Joey's dad's waiting for me outside. We're going to the basketball game tonight. Mom said it was okay.
The Lakers are in town. He really wanted to go.
Dad, can I have $10?
Who were you with today?
Nobody.
Does nobody have a name? You know, Tom, Dick, Cobra with a sore on his mouth?
He just fell asleep with a cigar in his mouth.
You gave some to Bud, you have to give to Kelly, too. Remember, Al, no favoritism. Real name is Stanley. They only call him Cobra because he has one painted on his van.
And you find this acceptable?
That's his horn. Isn't it great? Hi, Mom.
You know, we must have done something right. We raised 2 great kids.
I was just thinking of killing myself.
Not tonight, honey. We have company coming over. Every time we have company, you turn on this TV and immediately separate yourself. Now, that must be Steve and Marcy from next door.
Steve and Marcy? I'm gonna miss a game for people named Steve and Marcy? What's their last name? Gourmet?
And that is another thing, Al. When they are in here, I do not want you making any snide comments. That is why we have no friends.
Excuse me, Peg. I thought we had no friends because I put my hands down my pants. I'm gonna hate these people.
You will not hate them. They are very nice.
If they were nice, they'd be dead and I'd be at the game.
Hello, I'm Marcy.
I'm Steve.
You have a beautiful home.
Yeah, so do you. Come on in.
Why don't we sit down? Gee, you know, I'm kind of embarrassed. I have nothing to serve you.
Yeah, listen, if you're hungry, there's a store a few blocks away.
Steve and I decided to share the household chores.
Gee, that's great. Say, listen, who do you like to win the NBA championship this year?
To tell you the truth,
I don't watch sports.
since we got married, I don't watch much sports.
I feel that sports glorify violence and competition, And I don't think it's psychologically healthy.
You're gonna neuter him too?
Do you two have any kids?
2.
Where are they?
I don't know. How long you two crazy kids been married?
2 months, Al.
Well, it looks like you got a heck of a piece of clay here to work with.
Mold him into the husband
We've
that
been
you
married
want.
15 years. Don't point out the fact that the hair he's losing on his head is now growing out of his nose.
Accepting the fact that nowadays it's harder to figure out where her chest ends and her stomach begins.
I'll get us some coffee, Marcy.
I'll help.
You know, another thing that makes women such a blessing to us? It's like when you're sitting somewhere and they come over and they say to you, "What are you thinking?" And you start thinking, you know, if I wanted you to know, I'd be talking.
Isn't that an awful lot of coffee you're putting in there?
Yes. That's for them. Ours will be good. If they enjoy eating and drinking at home too much, they never take you anywhere. If you ask them for something, you are never going to get it. And if it doesn't work, what have you lost?
Well, I have to be honest. So far, Steve has been the ideal husband.
I bet the first couple of weeks you were married, you went to bed at the same time.
Oh, yes.
He seems to be going to bed a little later and later.
Why, yes.
You're letting him slip away, Marcy. Don't start letting him have a good time alone.
But we still have a good time together.
Then why is he staying up?
And I'm telling you, your son is going to be a sissy, Mary, if you let that woman take away your sports.
I used to love sports.
Of course you did. You're a man. You can love it again. Turn on that TV. I can't do it for you. And watch sports.
Sports.
You know, lately, he's been getting up earlier than me, too.
Do you have PMS?
No.
Get it.
Steve!
Hey!
I thought we agreed. No sports.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Al can handle it.
I demand to know what you do late at night after I've gone to bed. Are you having fun alone, Steve?
No, I just like to stay up and think.
What are you thinking?
Uh-oh.
Well, if I wanted you to know, I'd...
Uh-oh.
Oh, just about how much I love you. I'm going to the game next week with Al.
My mother's coming over next week.
Oh, yeah?
Perfect
Teach you how to
timing.
bury me like she buried her 3 husbands?
Are you implying that their suicides had something to do with Mother? Well, if that's your attitude, then maybe I should just pack my bags and move in with her.
Great. Then I could go to bed at a normal hour.
Let's go. We're going home. It's time to redefine our relationship.
Al, I'll see you next week at the game.
Peggy, I think we'll be spending a lot of time together. You'll watch nothing.
Ruined another couple.
Yeah. Well, it was rough for us, and we made it. Bud got an A in school today.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go out Saturday night. You know, to eat, just me and you. Yeah, we haven't been to the captain's table in a long time.
Oh, we always like it there.
Good coffee, too.
You want to go upstairs?
But you wanted to watch the game.
You know, I like the coffee there, too.
That's about how I remembered the style. Yeah, I definitely never saw that episode. I think I probably didn't even start watching the show till probably the 4th or 5th season. I think it went 11 seasons. I didn't watch it every week, and back then we didn't. You didn't DVR it and you didn't record it. It was just kind of you watched it when it aired. If you weren't home that night that it was on, you just missed it. Maybe you would catch it in reruns later on back then. But let me know what you think of this. How do you think the jokes held up? I mean, it's definitely a lot slower paced than a lot of shows are now. And the jokes are more of a setup, punchline. Obviously not a whole lot of storytelling going on. And this still is the pilot episode, so kind of laying out, defining the characters, joke after joke after joke. That's how they used to do the shows back then a lot more. Yeah, let us know in the comments below what you thought of this episode. And see you next time. Bye.